All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Mass Mayor here, and welcome to episode 3 for Transformers Devastation. And also, yeah, I was reading your messages there, Isabel. Yeah, Soundwave is my all-time favorite, but my second favorite Transformer is actually Grimlock. But RC's pretty cool too, as well as Megatron. But yeah, my favorite Decepticon is Soundwave. It's kind of like really hard to actually say like which side I really root for. I mean, obviously probably the Autobots, because I'm kind of like definitely a face. But yeah, and obviously I kind of like, as Amber pointed out, like, speaking of Grimlock, I got this little shirt on right here. It's like a mashup of Jurassic Park and Transformers. You can get it from a site called Once Upon a Tea. But yeah, Grimlock is like my second favorite. Soundwave is my all-time favorite. Welcome in, Blue. But also kind of like, you know, the point of that, because we're talking about favorite Transformers here. I actually recently got this from eBay. Originally this was only like, you know, through Universal Studios Beijing, but I think it's actually available in the Universal Studios like stateside now. But I have this little like Grimlock popcorn bucket, which actually you'd like do like this. Once it's not like, but yeah, it actually has like a light up mouth. But also, the eyes light up as well on this. But the only problem with it is that this one kind of has a little bit of a defect. So if you look right there, you might be able to see it's got like some tape, like some actual like Scotch tape on the inside of it or whatever. I don't know what happened there, but it's got like a little manufacturer's defect. But you do that and then do like this, and they light up blue. Even though it looks kind of like purple or violet like that right there. But yeah, this is actually something I got, like, it was like $60 or so on eBay. Normally it's like, I think like 30 or 40 like to get it in person, but it was like shipping and everything. But yeah, this is like definitely like, you know, one little thing I kind of like had come in the mail recently. This is, we're talking like Transformers here. And I was talking about Soundwave earlier, and don't know like where you guys live. We're not going to discuss location, because that's like something that's, I definitely like don't want anyone like discussing locations or anything. But if you can like, if you actually can find them in a shop near you, there's like this one thing I recently did unboxing for on one of my Pokemon card streams called Transformers Melts. It's like these little ice cream figures. They like Melts originally was like a thing they did for like, you know, TMNT. And I actually have this right here, so it's like this little collectible little popsicle looking thing or ice cream bar thing. I got one of Soundwave. I'll show you guys the other ones I got too. So then she was talking about Megatron. Something fell off right there. I lost Megatron's little melt thing here. We're about to get to the game in just a second, guys, to get to that little recap of stuff. But yeah, they also had like, you know, this one right here. It's little blind bags. So I've got one of Megatron right here. and I've also got one of Optimus, and they actually have one of RC, and they got Shockwave, Bumblebee, Starscream, I believe, and the Soundwave one was actually one of the chase figures, so this is like one of the more rare ones. And they got like another chase figure for Nemesis Prime. Yeah, I've actually got like a Studio Series Grimlock over there as well. You can't really see him that well, but I've got like a Studio Series Grimlock that costs like about $50. But yeah, like it all depends on like where you want to look. I mean, personally, I love yeah, Soundwave Superior, which, you know, he definitely whooped my ass on the previous stream though. Yeah, because that's basically, I'm gonna put these over here. I'll put them back on my shelf in a bit. But yeah, yeah, like, it depends on where you look. I don't even have, like, a Soundwave toy myself. Like, the Grimlock over there is, like, literally the only actual transforming toy I have. But, yeah. But, anyways, get on to the actual recap of this now, guys, since like, we just did some nerding out right there. So, this is episode 3 for this. You know, so welcome in for that. Previous episode for Transformers Devastation, it was a few days ago. We got, like, through Chapter 2, and definitely ended up, like, seeing, like, a massive difficulty spike, considering that we were getting wrecked by just about everyone. I mean, I actually fought Soundwave, and he, like, succinctly, you know, laid the smack down on me a few times. And then we had to fight a whole bunch of Insecticons, and that didn't really go too well for me either. So I kind of like realized, you know, this game definitely is a bit more difficult compared to other Platinum games, titles I played, such as Metal Gear Rising Revengeance and Bayonetta. Yeah, it didn't really go too well for me. But hopefully maybe we'll have like a little bit better luck tonight now that I kind of understand some of the other systems in the game. I mean, I'm trying to like play through purely as Optimus as much as possible. Yeah, definitely. But, yeah, like, you know, Platinum games, I absolutely, you know, they are always, like, you know, great with music. Some, like, my favorite music from Platinum is, like, you know, it's actually for Metal Gear Rising. Absolutely love the music in that game. So, yeah, we're gonna, like, let's switch this on over, by the way. So, yeah, we're up to Chapter 3 now. The Autobots must find a way through the Decepticon stronghold to reach the Plasma Core. So, yeah. We already reached the Plasma Core, so. I just want to make sure, so I'm hoping I didn't, like, accidentally go in on higher difficult. That's why it was so difficult last time. Okay, guys, so I just realized something here. I accidentally said on hard mode last time. That's why the game was so hard. You know, ain't this some shit? I can't believe this. Okay, so yeah, I literally was going to complain about the difficulty. I was like, man, this ain't right. You know, these everything's cheating here. Like, I was playfully, you know, saying it was cheating because, I mean, I was, you know, obviously my thing is I will admit, like, there was a skill issue going on. Now I realize what was going on. I was getting mauled on this because I went in. I spent like around 3 hours on the Chapter 2 playing on Commander. I don't know how this. I think I know what happened. Remember, I think I was going to Chapter Select before, and I was kind of like going through this previously, and that's what happened. I think I accidentally set the Commander like that. Okay, we're not doing that this time. See, we're not going to try. I want to kind of play back through Chapter 2 and do it properly, but we're not going to. We're just going to go on into this. I can't believe I did that. Yeah. I appreciate it, Blue. I wasn't trying to flex, but, you know, it was an accidental flex, I guess. But, I mean, that's the thing. Y'all watched the previous stream. I will say, I was complaining left and right. I was like, man, you know, this boss battle's broken. I can't believe this. This ain't fair. Why is it so difficult? This is unnormal. And I realize now what happened. But at least, you know, that's some comedy for you guys. If y'all that just got a laugh out of y'all, then I did my job. But we're gonna like tone it back down to Warrior for now, because I've heard like basically how this game is supposed to be is that you want to play on Warrior first anyway to get your bot leveled up, then go on Commander if you want to. Oh yeah, let's not talk about the less bottles on Link to the Past. We're gonna do this properly this time. After all that, I mean, plus we definitely do want to do like a movie night, like anime night on the Discord as well. So, see, Optimus, you know, you're supposed to be the leader. Why didn't you leave me back in my proper difficulty? Oh, also speaking of things, guys, something else that happened because you might see his tail right there. It turns out, because it didn't actually show this on the previous stream, we got Chompy Boy available to play as now. As much as I want. So the thing is, as much as I do want to play as Grimlock, I might eventually do another playthrough of this as him. I really want to play as him because I love Grimlock. I just love his little bit of derpiness right there. But we're going to like stick to like playing through as Optimus. I really want to play as Grimlock, but we're going to stick to the plan. We're going to do this as... That's not Optimus. But, I mean, I do like at least that we have all the characters available now, because I do know that these are, like, the ones you can play as. Personally, I do wish they would have done a Decepticon campaign. I will admit, I haven't actually watched a huge amount of the shows and everything. I feel bad about that. I've watched bits of Armada. I've actually got the entire series for, like, you know, G1. I need to, like, you know, watch through that. But, honestly, as far as, like, Yeah, I mean, I love Prime too. Don't get me wrong. I mean, out of Autobots, Grimlock's my favorite, but Prime is close second. Kind of saying how it is with the Decepticons. Soundwave's my favorite, but Megatron's a close second. But yeah, to answer your question, Isabel, yeah, I really do need to sit down and actually watch more of it. I'm kind of like more of a fan of like, you know, just what bits I've watched and played off and on. But I still like, you know, I love Transformers. I've still been a fan of them, you know, for like since I was a kid. But mostly it's because I used to have like a lot of toys as a kid. Don't know what happened to them. But yeah, I had like entire series for G1. I enjoyed like, you know, we actually recently did like a watch party on my Discord for Transformers 1, and the people that watched it with me, you know, they loved it. But yeah, that's something I'm definitely interested in too. I really want the IDW stuff. You might, I don't know if you can see it back there, but I've actually got like an IDW comic for TMNT. I've got like several of the collections for that. But yeah, between that, Ghostbusters, they got like some IDW stuff I want to check out. I've also got like a lot of the IDW Godzilla stuff because, you know, I love Godzilla. So yeah, but yeah, I definitely want to get into the IDW comics. It's just like a matter of a money thing. But believe me, if I ever actually get to make something to this YouTube channel, yeah, I'm going to be getting like a lot of comic books. But yeah, G1, just because that's what started it. What bits I've watched that's like probably my favorite cartoon. I watched, you know, what bits I watched of Armada. I absolutely loved Armada. But something we're probably eventually we're going to start maybe doing some Transformers watch parties on the Discord as well. Which one for, yeah, the IDW stuff, Blue, you talking about for Transformers, Ghostbusters, or Godzilla, or TMNT? Probably talking about Transformers, but I mean, IDW does good stuff as anyway. Yeah. I think a lot of it was just because I don't know too much about Elita 1, but yeah, I feel like whatever the case was, probably because like, you know, Transformers 1 was like an origin thing regardless. Oh, in the comics. Oh, you're talking about the comics. Okay, yeah. All right. Well, since we got everything toned down, I might actually be overpowered now. So I went in and like, you know, got him like, you know, like the... We might just want to stick with this now, Rogues, because, you know, I might go in here and be too overpowered now. So I kept on upgrading my weapons, trying to like just, you know, just sniping like the bosses from afar, but now I realized, okay, you know, I was in the wrong difficulty, so we might be good for now. Oh. See, and that's why I like the origin for, like what they did with them in, Transformers 1. All right, so we're going to go ahead and head on in. I think we should be good. Now I realize I was over-leveled. All right, I'm probably over-prepared now, since I'm like, you know, we're back to the, like, normal difficulty. So I still don't know what... Okay, death to all bugs. I'm stepping out here right now. I mean, after everything y'all did to me previously.
What's the plan, Optimus?
Not get wrecked this time.
For the time being, the cyberforming has slowed. But Megatron will undoubtedly go after the plasma core to start it again.
And it sprung a leak before it ejected.
Phrasing.
Megatron never gets it. We still have to shut it down.
No, you need to practice some phrasing.
Deceptor creep activity. That plasma core eject button wasn't targeted. Megatron's gonna need someone to go pick it up.
Split up and find a Decepticon.
You're the leader, ain't that your job? Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, you know, Soundwave, you know, made it very, very well known he wanted to be found previously because he wouldn't shut up the whole fight. That's me talking. But he kept on, like, you know, shooting, you know, sound waves at me. All right. You know, every time I see one, I'm thinking like, you know, they're doing like a little Moroku cosplay or whatever here. From, I keep on seeing all these wind tunnels. Okay, that was on me. Oh, just walk through, James. That would work. Yeah, you guys feel free to keep on nerding out in the comments. I mean, in the chat. All right, proud start. Yeah, you don't have to, like, you know, stop talking on my account. I mean, or anything. I like seeing it. I like, you know, seeing people coming in. You know, actually, hold on a second. Okay, yeah, there we go. I think we skipped one. Proud start log. I'm not even gonna read all those numbers. 8605309. Kranix. It's come to this. Most of the crew has been infested with whatever has been taking hold of Nova Prime. They have turned their back on our mission, and I am the last one. It's been infested with whatever's taken. Or they turned their back on. Maybe they just don't like you. I don't know. They know I will not allow them to cyberform any more inhabited worlds. That explains it. They know I will try to stop them, even if it means scuttling the ship. There's a way that I might be able to survive. There's a shuttle. It can't take me back to Cybertron. Perhaps that to one of the planets we have seeded. Phrasing. Perhaps I could live out the rest of my days in peace. The horror of what I've seen, the destructive power of both this ship and this planet we landed on. That has been the same since we landed there. I programmed the ship's navigation to crash the next time that Ferrotaxis is activated. I will attempt to escape if I can, but my odds are not good. Okay, so I'm wondering if he made it. Probably not. All right, lore. I mean, lore is good. I mean, I just like love seeing any Starscream lore, because just by every bit of it, like as far as him just bitching about Megatron, like you know, typical Starscream thing. I'm gonna betray Megatron this. I'm gonna rule Decepticons that. Starscream isn't exactly really one of my favorites per se. I mean, we'll say maybe out of Decepticons, maybe he's like top 3. I don't know. I mean, I know more about him than Shockwave, but to me, I just love like the comedy of it. Like he's always trying. He's like the typical, Saturday morning cartoon, second in command for the bad guys. And always trying to betray the leader, saying he could do it better. But yeah, he's like, like you want to root for him in a way, but a lot of times, like what happens, he brings it on himself. Well, I'll just snipe it out of the sky then. Come here, you stupid. There's one more, right? Yahtzee. Hey, it's conveniently right behind me. Part of me is actually wondering how Optimus might perform with swords. I mean, I used the hammer because I felt like it was more appropriate to him, and I would use if I wanted to play side swipe, I would give him swords. Now, saying since Grimlock normally uses a sword, if he can use swords in this one, that's what I was gonna do. All right, so apparently we gotta go back this way. Well, almost made it. Damn Decepticons and their random raid parties. Didn't we go this way before? Where were you guys last time? Now y'all suddenly want to... Okay, well, I'm gonna... You got time for this? You team with Starscreams? Note to self, James. Just go up through the hole next time. I read the lore and turned around.
The claw's still got juice left.
The claw. Welcome in, Dave.
Like most of the cyberforming is stopped. Not all of it.
Okay, now like the dodge feels more fair to...
And the Ferrotaxis is still fully operational.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is So that was definitely the problem. We were on hard difficulty by accident. That might be the reason why we were getting better loot drops too. I might actually got better loot drops on hard, and now I'm taking it into like a lower difficulty, and I'm just gonna start wrecking everything. Okay, never mind. The dodging's still a little wonky, but. All right. Seriously, do I look like a prize at Pizza Plant to your ass? I mean, I kind of do. Spacefaring. I mean, I might as well be a Buzz Lightyear. One for you. One for you. One for you. Could be lucky. Wait, I'm not out of ammo. Okay, so one for you. All right, how about none for you until you come back around? There's one for you. All right, wait for it. Well, I mean, it wasn't your turn, but now it is. All right, wait for it, and done. That wasn't an enemy? I thought that was like someone trying to shoot. Okay, so he was just hanging out up there, just enjoying himself. See, you're not... Honestly, Isabel kind of brings up a good point there, especially when Hulk's involved. I just got accidental collectible. Yeah, Isabel does kind of bring a good point up there. You know, she ain't wrong. If you want to get technical, I mean, like, you know, technically the Transformers are like a Marvel property. I mean, they were at one point. They did have their own Marvel comic series. Then so did Godzilla. All right. Y'all really talking about that Proud Start? Kranix again? Oh, I gotta see what happened to Kranix. And that right there, Blue, is why I love Soundwave, because, you know, he's like the most loyal. That's the reason why I know a lot of times they say Starscream's second in command, but let's be real. You know, Soundwave definitely deserves it. Yeah, I mean, it does, yeah. But yeah, that's what I've always loved about Soundwave. He's always been like the most loyal. I mean, that says something like, you know, a lot of times, you know, you have like the conniving, you know, second command, like usually regardless, you know, when it comes to like, you know, the bad guys, but Soundwave has always been like, you know, right there, you know, by, you know, Megatron's side. This is it. We've come across a planet hardly worthy of even attempting a cyber form. Well, it'll take too much energy to convert all that mud and rock and war to a planet Cybertronians can inhabit. But that's what's worse is that there's life there. Hey! Plant life, what appears to be some kind of intelligent life, not mechanical, but something else. Well, you know, the thing is, all right, some kind of intelligent life. You got the life part right. We're not exactly the most intelligent a lot of times. Not mechanical, something else. It's a glitch inducing to look at. I like how it's like it's shade tossing, but it's also on point. To be sure. That doesn't mean it should be destroyed. Basically, it's like, I mean, well, you know, these humans are, all right, these individuals they're kind of funny looking. They got, was that little proboscis right on their face? I guess we'll call that a nose or something. You know, they're like a really silly little lot, but you know what? It's okay, you know. It's glitch inducing to look at. Again, is that part? It's glitch inducing to look at. Like, almost like, you know, it's basically, you know, you had like a system crash or system error just trying to understand what the hell we are. To be sure, but that doesn't mean it should be destroyed. My trap is set. When Nova Prime and others fire the Proud Star Cyberform protocols will launch to the planet's surface. This will only work if Jyaxis doesn't find my hidden commands in Teletran Alpha's operating system. He's the only one smart enough to find them. Hopefully he will be too late, and I'll be on a shuttle. I've chosen to try to make it back to Lithion. It should be well formed by the time I arrive, and that was the last planet where I remember us feeling truly proud and happy. I can use that feeling again now. Oh no, the Cyberform protocols are enacted. I had to get to the ship. It's my only chance. So why are you writing about it? Now, I haven't actually seen the Skybound, anything for Skybound. Like, I know, like, you know, like, what I've heard, like, different continuities, like, Starscream, like, can be a bumbling jackass or, you know, an actual threat. Which, you know, I will say he is a threat.
Thundercracker.
Man, I'll whoop Thundercracker's ass. I got to follow him. I was going to go that way, but okay, Oh, don't you fly off, Thundercracker. You know, you Transformer I don't really know a whole lot about. I'll have you know. I'm Optimus Prime, and I'm demanding that you stop. I mean, let's be real. If it was Starscream, I probably wouldn't catch his ass. See, how dare you go the other way? Yeah, let's just, you know, make sure we don't spoil anything. Because, like I said, I haven't seen the Skybound stuff. I mean, I will say this. I know that I think, like, there's some... Because, like I said, you know, I know I'll probably, like, lose, like, some of my Transformers nerd cred or whatever. Because, like I said, there is parts of it I don't really know much about. But aren't Starscream and Thundercracker, like, teammates for something like the Seekers or something like that? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just trying to, like, kind of, like, you know, just get an understanding on things. Hold on a second. I think you went over this way. Like I said, because I'll straight up admit that, you know, there's definitely things I need to know more about with Transformers. It's a series I've always had, like, a lot of respect and love for, and I used to collect the toys a lot in the 90s, but, you know, back in the day, when I was a Wii Mask. Okay. Well, I will say, I mean, I was making fun of Thundercracker. He's unlost me. Wait, all right, well, I see a name tag. When I get over there, I'm going to... Okay, well, you know, they showed a name tag, but then afterwards, it's like, okay, he's not there. So, I do not understand this. Well, do I got to wait for him to come back around or something? Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, the difficulty went down, but now the hardest thing to work... Like, they tell me to go over this way, but it's like... You shall not pass. Well, I'm going over there. It's just... Really? Are they just trying to tell me I need to, like, jump on a... All right, bear with me, guys. We're going to get back on course. It's just he lost me really quick. I was just trying to take pop shots at me. He flew off. We're going to find him, though. See, what is this? Is this church like shoot... First off, you need to slow your roll. I don't know if you shot me or not, but... Maybe we got to shoot these things. It's fine, Dave. It's not a problem. It's no problem at all. You know, this chat's like lurk friendly just as much as you know as I want you guys to definitely nerd out and such. You might have send it. You might have to send it through the a text or whatever. Okay. I swear I already destroyed that thing. So they're not letting me go back out, so what am I missing here? Unless... See, this thing... See, that's the weirdest thing. I don't know if this is a glitch or what, because, like, a wall comes up right there. Oh, boy, don't tell me the game glitched. Oh, yeah, I hear you, Isabel. Yeah, I try to do, like, a lot of times I'll do, like, little voices from characters in my game. I was, like, very heavy about it. Like, that mother... Oh, hold on a second. No, I literally did have to wait for him to come back around. God dang it, Thundercracker, I'm about to... Really? I can't get to him. You know what? No! Oh, no. We're stopping this right now. How did I get an A for that? I think I don't know if the game glitched or whatever, but I still pulled it off.
Today is a good day.
I literally just have to wait for him to come back around. I'm having...
Cracker.
My loyalty only goes so far. Tampering with plasma energy? That's madness.
Wow, that took, like, no convincing at all. No wonder they call you Thunder Cracker.
Very funny, Pipsqueak. No one
Bumblebee?
can have that thing. You want to get it, that's fine. So long as you promise to get rid of it.
I think we can handle that.
It's on the island. Megatron sent Blitzwing after it. You're closer, so you might be able to beat him there.
I know the island. Only way onto it is across Liberty Bridge.
Sounds like fun.
Bumblebee, I'm gonna... You know what? We're just gonna need you to dial back a little bit. That was very inappropriate. Okay, let's just go around it. I mean, obviously, I know that wasn't the intention, but yeah, it's like they were trying to make a joke. There's a... Oh, yeah. I mean, just for clarification, B, you know, us Autobots actually like our coffee black. And I'm saying that, obviously, you know, in a respectful manner. What I mean by that is that, you know, we are not going to condone that kind of behavior in the Autobots, Bumblebee. Yeah, I can't wait for us to actually eventually get back into D&D stuff. All right, let me see what Dave's talking about right here, guys. Give me a second. Oh, yeah, totally. Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, I want that right there, too. Sorry about that, guys. That sneeze came out of nowhere. Oh, yeah, totally. I mean, I can't wait for us to eventually get back to it. And also, sorry if I'm kind of like, you know, just a little bit all over the place, like doing everything on the stream right here. It's just a lot of it is like me checking the chat and everything. Just, like I said, I definitely want you guys to nerd out, for sure. I'm one of those, like, you know, I'm someone who pretty much, you know, probably pays more attention to his chat at times than, like, you know, the streams. That's because I definitely want to try to do what I can. Like, I know, like, if I ever actually didn't make sense of this and we actually had, like, more people, like, you know, in the chat constantly, it'd be, like, really hard to actually kind of keep eye on everything. But I just don't want people thinking that, you know, I'm ignoring them. Why is this not working? You know what? Screw it. I'll shoot you too. Eh? Oh boy, Dave. Oh boy, the DM's got an idea. Like, I remember, like, when I was streaming Cuphead back when I was streaming on Mixer. Like, people in the chat were like, how are you paying attention to the game? Like, you know, while talking to us, I kept glancing up while I was, like, you know, fighting the bosses. Like, they were dumbfounded by it. I mean, it's not to say I'm the best Cuphead player out there. I mean, I died like 400 times playing, which I do eventually need to do a series for that on my YouTube channel. But, yeah, but, like, people were surprised. I'm fighting Grim Matchstick. I'm fighting this drag. Hold that thought. Look, I'm not in the same prime as last time. I'm here to actually fight, you know, and not get my booty whipped. I'll sit on you. Yeah, that sounds actually pretty interesting as well, yeah. Like, when I was doing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, like, I was trying to do different voices for all the different characters, and it was tricky, like, trying to remember, like, who I voiced how. You know, I think I realized where I was messed up. I wasn't supposed to drive in these things. I was supposed to... Now we're talking. Now we're not. But yeah, again, I was fighting... Like, when I was playing Cuphead, I was, like, fighting Grim Matchstick. And just, you know... Pretty much, I'm looking over the chat while dodging, like, the dragon's attacks and everything. And what the secret was is, like, I got OBS right here. I've got it up, or whatever. There's, like, another window there. So while I was looking up at the chat, I actually still had the game, like, right there as well. So I was still kind of able to pay attention to the game, even though it wasn't as easy, just, like, looking at the stream. But I was still able to kind of pay attention to it while I was talking to them. Okay, how I did that, I have no idea, but... I was just right there, just like... Who are you? Ground slow... You know, I thought you were important. Coming in like a tank, like your Megatron or something. I'm about to whoop that ass. Come on. Look, I wasn't even trying to dodge him. You call that... It's a door, but that's a hammer? Nah, this is a hammer. Let me show you how it's done. You ever play Whack-A-Mole? Hey, get that bitch-ass hammer out of here. Mine's better. You done? You smacked the shit out of me a few times. I don't know, my dodging was still a little off. Oh, wait, oh, there's more of them. That's adorable. First off, let mom and dad talk for a minute, kids. And they're back there, Decepticon karate. Come on. Nice sword. I mean, don't be shy now. My dodging feels like it's off. I don't know what it is. It feels like my dodging's like worse. Like, get out of here, little speck. Yeah, for some reason, my dodging feels like it's gotten worse since I'm playing on this. I wonder if maybe it actually did change, like, the dodging, you know, timing on the higher difficulty, and now they actually, like, they give me more leeway and I'm off on it or something. I don't know. I want that. I'm gonna go get that. I'm not gonna get that. Okay, I don't know if I should actually enter this, because, I mean, I might be a little bit too overpowered now. But at least I'm kind of, like, getting through this, like, quicker. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna keep the weapons I got for now, because I think it's safe to say I'm kind of good. But I do want to get some more moves. Alright. Parry might be nice. Allows you to parry an incoming attack by pressing the movement button in the direction of the attack just as it lands. We're gonna go with that one. See, that might actually be pretty good to have. Get that Mario Kart on. It's the whole thing where, like, you know, you push, like, the button, like, at the just right time to get, like, a boost. Yeah. I will say I do, like, a lot of button mashing, but it's because I've spent so much time playing Devil May Cry, which I don't really button mash on that per se. I kind of do at times, but, you know, it's like sometimes, like, I'll, like, you know, I'll button mash a little bit if I'm kind of, like, panicking a little bit when I'm in the middle of a fight, but normally I try to, like, be really calm and collected and, like,
around the island, why not just move the plasma core?
you know, like, on how I fight and everything, but...
Probably trying to patch that leak before they move it. That's what I do.
Can we stop saying leak?
I think I might have a plan. We passed red energon back a ways. That stuff goes boom. Teletran 1, scan for red energon.
Scanning. There are 2 caches nearby. Warning.
Oh, that stuff.
Decepticon activity detected. Maintaining visual surveillance.
It makes it sound like it's a stealth mission. Oh, what? What is this top-down? We are not playing Zelda. I mean, I know we mentioned Zelda. What is this? It's like GTA. This ain't Grand Transformers Auto. Like, what is this perspective? Y'all just had to, like, you know, run a good thing. I mean, I like, you know, walking around normally. But, oh, no. We got to do this top-down now. Like, I'm in a... What is this? I don't like it. Do not like it. Yeah, I gotta get the heck on out of here. I gotta get away from this. This is... sounds like things got a little immersive then. Note to self, James. Like, pay attention to this. Yeah. Keep in mind, they want me to go back with this.
Heading back to the bridge.
Further analysis suggests that this energon has regenerative properties. After exploding, it will regenerate from multiple uses.
There's a few drop it, Optimus. You can come back and get another one. Look, I'm leaving with this, like it or not. This whole thing is stupid. Okay. That's it. I'm going back with it. You know what? I mean, they said it regenerates. Like, I was getting on my nerves. I'm taking this with me. I'm taking this with me too, since you were so kind of dropping. And I'm going back. And nothing. See, here's the thing. This feels like an escort mission. I hate escort missions. Scoring a stupid block or whatever, you know. What are y'all gonna do? Oh, you guys stand here and look important. That's adorable. I'm taking this block with me. First one he touches me is gonna be a problem. Now, I don't care which one he does. All y'all gonna have a problem afterwards because it's gonna be guilty by association. Don't you touch me. A ground soldier, I do not care. Don't you do it. Congratulations. You just made a very big mistake. Boys, step off. That thing is going with me. You barrel but ain't destroyed either. All right, leave the block alone. It's this whole top-down perspective. It's like completely throwing me up. I said back off. Yeah, it's real easy when, like, I'm in a top... Okay. That's it. Again, I mean, I'm not a fan of the top-down perspective for one thing. All right, buddy. Yeah, it's just it's really difficult, like, you know, when they're all hitting me from one side. That's the main problem. You know, I ain't got time for this.
After exploding, it will regenerate from multiple uses.
Look, see, here's the thing, Seekers. Someone over here just did something really stupid. I'll come back for that in a minute. See, we're going to, like, go out here and have us a little fun. Then I'll come back for it. These jerks over here ain't going to get in my way. Oh, so they're not going to let him show up when I don't have it. Okay. Okay, well, it's fine by me whichever way this goes. I mean, realistically speaking, Optimus, you know, you're a semi-truck. You know, aren't semi-trucks supposed to, like, you know, carry stuff? You literally got a trailer, you know, attached to you, but you can't, like, put this in a trailer and then just get out of the way. Boys, I said step it on off. And, of course, it doesn't hit him. And I can still, like, you know, snipe them, like, you know, in this. I mean, literally, he's a semi-truck. Why do I got to carry it back by hand? I'm done with this. Now get out of my way. Conehead. I'm taking this back with me. And those jerks that got in my way before? Oh, just wait. I'm just going to put this down. And nice shields. Move. Put this right here. How's it going, boys? Come on. You're next. Let that be a lesson to you. Thanks for the S rank. See, I warned you guys. See, that's what happens when, you know, you do stupid stuff. Play stupid games, well, you just lose. You don't even get a prize. I mean, unless you want to call that ass whooping a learning experience. But I'm going to put this here, and no one's going to touch it. The fact just watching Optimus throw an explosive brick at the Decepticons is hilarious. Am I supposed to... He's trying to be threatening. It's adorable.
I've long waited for the day I could fight
All right, Dave.
you all myself. Prove my worth to Megatron.
Why'd you gotta prove your worth to someone you're trying to betray?
You're not really going to try to stop me, are you, Starscream? Not this time.
Okay, I'm making fun of him, but... all things considered, you might actually... Get down here.
Now get ready for the takedown, Starscream.
You overconfident fool.
Better to be overcome than overcompensate. I believe you got some serious illusions of grandeur. Going somewhere?
Ever wonder what happens when a truck hits a delicate jet?
I mean, if a jet gets hit by a truck, it might probably deserves if it's flying that low. What's the deal with those Decepticon karate? Look, get your ass down here. I'm tired of getting kicked. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, yeah, he does. No. No. Nope. I'm sorry, is the fight over?
Another day, Autobot.
Yeah, just sleep it off.
Megatron was right. You really are useless, Starscream.
Oof. Now, the thing is, obviously if I would have been on hard, I know he would have wrecked me because the sound would whoop my ass, but yeah. It definitely shows like how much of a massive difficulty spike it is. But now that I know like what was going on, the reason why it was so difficult. I mean, again, like I kind of feel proud of myself for the fact I did beat it on hard without actually prior upgrades. Take your... Oh. Blitzwing. I'm familiar with him somewhat.
Ready for me!
Blitzwing.
Okay, so... So yeah, this is between me and Blitzwing. Whoever you are. Alright. So this is definitely a little tricky to... I like how they're all trying to turn into tanks. It's like, you really want to be Megatron, don't you? This is a little... Alright. Now, the perspective here is like a little strange is the problem. That's the reason I'm kind of struggling a little bit. Oh, you dirty ass cheat. Well, thanks for the help. He helped me get across the gap. Well, he got away, Optimus, so. I guess it's just kind of throwing me off that they just threw me to a random Contra-ish thing going on here. Ow. Batter up. Oh, I know I can't actually do my special here. But yeah, I think the reason I'm actually, getting through some of this so easily now, it should be a little bit, at least a little harder, but I did upgrade my Optimus a good bit on hard. Oh yeah, totally MGS fight. Yeah. The Shagahad, I think, when you were, when you were in the sidecar.
There it is.
Oh, I'm gonna feed you your own spark, Autobots!
Let's go! Blitzwing's not down yet.
You got that
He's standing against something pretty ominous. Hold on. Yeah, but we're talking about Metal Gear Solid here. Yeah. So yeah, let me some Metal Gear Solid too. I got a Foxhound tattoo.
No more fooling around!
Well, here's the thing. We're actually in a perspective I can whoop your ass in now. Batter up, bitch. Okay, Blitzwing's got hands. So do I. I'm not impressed. Megatron does the same thing. It's just, with one less form. You ain't ever gonna get on top of me. Whoa! Wasn't planning that, but there, you can have it back. Or I can just throw... I did not, so that was just completely random. I'm accidentally catching rockets here. But here's the deal. I don't want to actually handle your shafty things, so... Okay, Blitzwing's actually got some hands here. Batter up. Get it? Because he's turning, so it's my turn. I mean, we can box, though, if you want. I got tired of him.
Everybody, that lightning could be lethal.
Wheeljack, find a way to get that thing off the planet. I don't want it on Earth any longer than necessary.
Hey, Starscream taking the core wasn't a part of any of my.
And then find anything that can lift bigger than his ego, but here we are. And bring our disco ball back. I like how every time we're hearing that coward, like he called. Damn, well, Chapter 3 actually wasn't that long. Surprisingly enough. So that's the thing. Yeah, Chapter 2 is actually longer. Chapter 3, so maybe the chapters get shorter. I don't know. But yeah, it's the fact that's the second time we've heard them call like one of because like in their last stream, like Optimus that called Soundwave a coward. Then they couldn't say anything about like Starscream. Things that actually were accurate with Starscream. Yeah, you got this. Wasn't really paying attention when I got there, but right there, but the Sentinel's a little bit stronger. But again, I don't really need to like really upgrade anything. Oh, we got Starscream's weapons. It's a rank B. Okay. Now, I kind of want to see Grimlock with twin swords now, because Grimlock can use them. Plus, I want to kind of just give him like a single sword, because I feel like that would be best for him, because Grimlock does use a sword. And I kind of want to like use Starscream's weapons just to like, toss a little shade there. Welcome in, Elginox. But again, I just love the derpiness right here. Like him just...
Grimlock, bite it till it works.
I mean, I really want to play as him, but...
Follow me. Let's go.
Ready, ready, ready.
All right.
All right, we're gonna...
Megatron.
I really just... Let me see. What are my weapons here? Like, what... I kind of want to just go and just, take, Starscream's, blasters just to use them, just to be petty. We're doing it. I'm gonna like just the amount of pettiness here. Like I'm gonna use a Decepticon weapon to take down the Decepticons. I'm hanging in there, man. Yeah, for me, in my time in school, I love science. I actually used to have like the whole periodic level, table of elements memorized, but that was like a while ago. Not yet. Like I said, I'm doing like a playthrough solely as Optimus. Eventually, if I want to like play through this again, I'll go through as Grimlock. I'm mainly just trying to stick to Optimus as much as possible. But trust me, I want to play as Grimlock. But I'm trying to like just stay on point with my goal here. But now eventually I will say this isn't the only Transformers game I'm going to play for the channel. I do have War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. I've beaten Fall of Cybertron, but I do want to eventually play those. Well, I still feel like TCG Card Stop Simulators made me a little bit better with math, surprisingly. Slightly better. Which I was actually going to play that tonight before I got into this, but... So yeah, Elginox doesn't know what happened in the previous stream. That's the hilarious thing. So Elginox, I don't know if you actually watched episode 2 of this, but I found out the reason why I was having such a hard time beating, chapter 2 of this, because I accidentally put it on the highest difficulty available currently. So I did accidental hard mode. So I died way too many times with Soundwave for something that was my fault. I mean, it was definitely some good comedy though. And like finding out. Okay, so chapter 4. So at least now we can kind of go and do a few more, but now I can kind of see like why it's a little more believable when people say they beat this like 5 or 7 hours, because it took me 3 hours to beat chapter 2, and I realized if I actually would have like been on like on the proper difficulty, I would have stormed right on through it. We probably would have already done this one on the second stream.
What's wrong with it?
We were unable to
Here's my boy.
repair the leak before Starscream took it.
Meaning?
Detonation imminent.
In other words, Starscream fucked up.
Repaired.
Accessing Teletran Alpha.
The Proustar's plasma core was forged in the plasma energy chambers on Cybertron. Only at a plasma energy interface on Cybertron can it be repaired.
Starscream, you must bring it to the tower immediately. The core is unstable.
Unstable? Oh, you don't say.
Starscream is taking the...
Why am I not surprised? There was another way I was thinking about that. It's like, hey, Megatron, I did good by you. I did good, boy. Boom. But of course, is the other alternative I should have thought about, which is that Starscream knows it's unstable. He's trying to blow Megatron up. Why am I not surprised?
Plasma core...
I should have known that was coming.
We have no time to waste.
Starscream's that's why Soundwave is better. Okay, hold on. You can just... He came at me crotch first. Who are you? Seeker? Next. I'm like, no, out of my way. I'm gonna take your ass on. I like how they gave that guy like a name card. And he... Oh, no, you don't. Oh, you better be lucky I'm out of ammo. You know, if you're gonna fly in front of me, actually hit me. You wanna try again? Give me my S rank. Yeah, like for me, I mean, I know I like definitely box like, you know, my talking at times because I get sometimes I speak a little bit too fast, but when I was in school, I actually, you know, scored like back to back because we had like a spelling grade contest. I actually, you know, scored like, you know, the top of my class, you know, 2 years in a row. Second year though, one of my classmates actually tried to accuse me of cheating because, you know, she had the top ranks, but it was proven I didn't actually cheat. And I'm trying to like... Hang on. Trying to like, because it's a really weird place to fight them. All right, hang on. Knock it off. I need to start using the rollout more. Here we go. Well, he's gone. Oh, that splat. Look, please fall in the water. All right. You're trying to come over, trying to be important, and look what happened to you. I'm not that good, Blue. I appreciate it. I played like a lot of video games over the years. And trust me, you saw my previous stream of this, you wouldn't be saying that because again, I was on hard mode and I was getting wrecked left and right. But I've just played like a lot of video games. Like you won't ever see me being like, you know, winning anything competitive in like Call of Duty or anything like that. And a lot is just the fact I got like overpowered weapons because again, last stream I played through a whole chapter on hard difficulty and it led to me, you know, having what probably is like overpowered gear currently. I'm actually glad I found out that it was a mistake, or because I was like actually worried about the rest of the game being this difficult. And I mean, I didn't really rage. I don't really rage that much. Probably will like. Oh, that. Yeah, I mean. Like when I was in second grade or first grade, can't remember. I had like a 9th grade reading level, but it's because like me and my family, we traveled back and forth between states like a lot, like not moving or anything, just like visiting relatives, and so I had like a lot of time to read on the road. I just really love reading. I mean, I don't read as much as I used to because lots of my time is spent like either streaming or, you know, watching animes and stuff. But I do like, you know, a good book still every now and then. Which Resident Evil run? Oh, Resident Evil 4. I think that's what you... Okay. Yeah.
Not even close.
So again, it just feels like at times like my dodging is off is the problem. Yeah, see, and that's what you get for trying to, like, you know, rub me. You got one right to the nuts. Well, that worked out well. Oh, please stop trying to be important. You're not. Or who threw that rock? Bye-bye. Okay. You know, you should just stay in the air. Probably still got A rank. Oh. I think that might have been 3, might have been 4, I don't know. I can't remember which one it was. I know I posted about it on 4, I think.
This thing is getting harder to control where I'm going.
And he botched it.
Get me, Motor Master.
Oh, you gotta bring a Motor Master instead of Starscream. You know that's a problem. Yeah, like I said, I haven't read the IDW stuff yet. I haven't read any of it.
Last one there's the corroded diode Autobots. Motor Master, don't let him get there first.
Well, at least he's not a boat. That would be a problem if he was actually a motor boat named Motor Master. Yeah, you... Don't be coming in here with this freaking Ronor Zoro crap. Better get lost like him. I'll sit on you again and again. Motor Master. Well, I never heard of you. Hey, get your ass over. Oh, no, you don't. I'll whoop that ass again. And you might be done. You're about to be. Night, night. Damn, I whooped his ass worse than Starscream. Finally, you got close to the goal. Yeah, this is definitely like a massive difficulty change compared to what I was playing on Commander. It's crazy, like, just how different the difficulty spike is. Or, like, difficulty, you know, well... I don't know. Is he back? Really? I thought I kicked your ass. Can't get back up. Apparently he thinks he can. Look, you don't have a boss tag anymore, right? Take the L. I warned you. Nope, you're not going anywhere. Nope. Look, we're basically playing tag, and he's Oh, great, now he's got Kamehameha waves. I'll whoop your ass all over the city. Oh. It's like a little engine that could. Until he couldn't. You're right down here, Chief. I had to jump for you to hit me. No, you don't. Now take the L. All right? My peanut. See, I warned him. Yeah, cats rule and dogs drool or whatever. I don't feel like it. Grimlock, get him.
Never gonna happen, Fran.
Just happened twice. He is not. All right, Motor Master. All right, I think I made him mad. Like, I care. So I grinded my wheels on you. That's how much I disrespect you. Let's go then. Shit. Okay, all these series kind of whooping my ass a little bit now, but he just wants to keep spamming. Would you knock that off? Still didn't beat me. And I intentionally didn't heal to give you a chance.
With the core leaking, I should be able to rig something together to get a directional fix on the plasma energy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to pick him up eventually. I mean, I've been trying to work my way through a lot of the TMNT IDW stuff, but I know that's gonna be like a long haul.
Based on earlier readings of the core's power signature, I think we can track it now. Your sensors should change color.
Oh, believe me, I will.
In the right direction. The redder it gets, the closer you are.
Which, Isabel, since you were like, you know, talk about recommendations for the comics or whatever, question for you: are you into Pokemon? It's going like, I'm gonna be getting a bunch of C rank stuff that I was playing on hard before. Would I get like Motor Masters thing? Like, are you interested in like in Pokemon? Okay, so let's see here. Okay, got something I want to show you real quick. Since you were showing me books, you can get your hand on it. One thing I'd actually say is a pretty interesting read is these right here, Poke Anatomy. This is like, you know, Gen 2. But this guy actually went through and did like little, it's an interesting read. He basically did like these, all these little illustrations of like a whole bunch of different Pokemon where it kind of like showed their inner workings, and he did like a whole thing, like kind of like explaining, like it's more of a scientific approach on them. But, yeah, it has like all like the Pokemon from 151 or like Gen 2, I mean. And so it actually has like little like things where it, yeah, it's a really interesting read. He's got Gen 1 and Gen 2 out. I mean, they're like probably $50, give or take. But definitely recommend this. Let me get a let's see if I can get you a link to it real quick. If I can find it in the shop. I mean, I need to get another copy of Gen 1 because I let, you know, someone borrow my copy of Gen 1. They never got back to me and they moved. But yeah, it's a really interesting thing. He does like a scientific approach of like, you know, them. Like, so it's basically like, you know, because without going too far into spoilers, I will say like the ones he does for like the ghost Pokemon, like Gengar and them, he basically like chalks it up to like, you know, like little like bacteria hives or something. Try to like play it off like a thing it's not otherworldly, but it's like basically it's like the ghosts are actually bacteria mines or something. But it gives like a pretty neat little perspective. All right, let me see. Yeah, right there would be $125 to get off Amazon. I'm trying to find like the actual I'm trying to find like an actual listing for it. Like, where you can get it. I think they had it on Etsy. Okay, at the very least, they've got, like, the... Okay, this is a digital download for it. But if you actually wanted to go, like, the digital route for it, this is basically just kind of, like, show you, yeah, at the very least, trying to, like, figure out, Amber, if you can get his Instagram, feel free to link it for Isabel. But yeah, I had like both editions, but this one right here, it goes all the way from like, just kind of like give you like another example here. Like one of my favorites is because it does like Hitmontop as well. I mean, Hitmontop's not one of my favorite Pokemon, but I'll look it up in a second. But one of my favorites in here was they did. Let's get to it because they actually have like Raikou and Entei in them. But it even goes like all the way to Celebi. So I mean, some of them can be like a little bit like creepy looking, but again, it's like an anatomy standpoint. The one for Unknown's kind of funny because it actually does like the entire entry in Unknown alphabet, so it's a little bit trickier to read. I'm gonna see if I can find like his Instagram for them real quick, and then we'll get back to the game. Yeah, but I kind of like to have them over there on my little shelf because like what's right there on the shelf is like all my Pokemon card binders. I do sometimes do like Pokemon card unboxings. Oh yeah, here it is. Wait a minute, hold on a second. He did something for Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Wait, it says I'm posting realistic Gen 3 stars and Gen 3 Pokemon Anatomy soon, along with some original creature stuff. So apparently it might be actually working on like the 3rd book. And he's got one of Thomas the Tank. Okay, if I gotta see this, y'all gotta see it. Okay, no, I'm sorry. That's just nightmare fuel. Alright, but yeah, let me actually get you to his actual website. But yeah, it's definitely worth it if you can get your hands on a copy of like either book. They're good reads. But yeah, that's his Instagram. I don't know if he actually sells them on there, but it's it's Topher Stoll. But that's like his Instagram right there if you want to go check it out. At least you can find out more information on the books there. But anyway, let me go ahead and like switch this back over. All right. So anyways, we're gonna probably like do like one more chapter. Cause where are we at now? I don't know what chapter we're on. Yeah, and he isn't just those. He's also done like some other. Okay, so apparently we weren't actually finished. That's right. I jumped in there. So we're not finished with the chapter yet. So we got one of those kind of missions. Why do you sound like the computer from Courage the Cowardly Dog to an extent? You twit. Well, they seem nice. Nope. I'm glad. I will say, like, some of the entries kind of got a little bit depressive for me. Like, because they were trying to explain that Pikachu only lived, like, probably, like, a very small number of years. Like, Bulbasaur would only probably live, like, maybe, like, I think, like, 5 or 6. But also keep in mind, this is all just pure, like, and Pokemon itself is fictional, but this is obviously just, like, a standpoint on how that, basically, like, a biologist, like, or someone who's basically, like, very about, biology and everything. Like, their concept of it, obviously, it's not really, realistic. I mean, we've seen, like, I think, like, they even said, like, Alakazam would probably live, like, 70-something years. But, yeah, I mean, in ways, it kind of, like, felt a little bit, it's like, shoot, Pikachu only lives that long, and you realize this guy is, it's a fan thing. It's not actually official. But again, it's ow. 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 I think I'm on the right track. Oh. I got kamikaze bitch bugs. Wonderful. I'm gonna go and get on out of here. All right, I'm gonna say like maybe the claws, like the claw in the way is like. Ow. Again, I feel like my dodging is off more than it was like, you know, when I was on the. There we go.
Not this time.
And you're done. Who are they gonna put me up against next? Like, you know, I still ain't seen Shockwave, surprisingly. Pretty sure he's gotta be in this. Like, they can't really have, like, you know, a thing about, like, I think we did see Shockwave, I believe, when they. I'm trying to remember in the opening cutscene if Shockwave was with him. I want to say I think he was. I know that, like, you know, Soundwave was there and Starscream was there. I'm pretty sure I saw Shockwave, but I can't remember. We're not going the right way this time either. Oh yeah, so I'm one of the bets right there.
There it is, under that rubble.
The crack in that casing is getting bigger. I think I can patch the leak temporarily, if I can just get to it.
We do not have time.
We better make time. Plasma energy is unpredictable. It could
It's prime
explode,
time.
cause gravitational rifts, warp a wormhole into existence.
I hear you.
Open the case and patch the core. We will hold off any foes.
Yeah, a firefight, you know, with this highly volatile, like, you know, nuclear bomb right here. You know, you guys really need to back off. I said back off. Grimlock, do something. Don't punch me.
I could use some assistance.
Gladly. You know, I was assisting. No, Grimlock's got a gun out. All right, to me, my troops. Oh, damn bugs. Yeah. Yeah, I already don't like you guys enough after last time. So this is kind of personal. Grimlock. Bumblebee. I mean, y'all need to, like, get it together. Going somewhere? Hey, eyes on the prize, bitch. Or eyes on the prime. Guess what? They're off you. Y'all dropping like goodies over here and I'm not even paying attention. So yourself helped. I swear I thought he changed forms and then exploded. Like my mother told me I could like become anything I wanted, so I became an explosion. And here you go. Thanks for that S rank. I will say what's inaccurate about this. I think with like,
The case is open.
not once has Grimlock mouthed off me. Who the hell are y'all? The Turbo Megazord? Look at your little turbo Megazord looking ass. And I'll beat him again.
See if you can beat me.
Minosaur.
That's what I call a wreck.
He looks like a Megazord. Your turbo Megazord looking ass. Get on out of here. No one's taking you seriously. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. He's even got a sword. Watch out. He's got. Yeah, well, I got a gun too. Matter of fact, technically Starscream's gun, but. That's what you give having kneecaps. But don't y'all shove that sword so hard, you ass. The only person that'll be able to take it out will be King Arthur. He's even got a Super Sentai pose. It's adorable. Hey, let go of me. Oh. Okay, nice. Screw you and your kneecaps. Yeah, no. You don't get the privilege of beating me. And my health might not be at its prime, but I'm still prime. Take your damn kneecaps out of here. I'll bite them off. You cheap ass, let me down. I bet you'll be dead before I hit the ground. Told you so. I mean, I thought that entire fight.
No one defeats Minosaur.
Yeah, go cry like a bitch to Megatron. Oh. That's not where he's going. You know, we just fixed that.
I did not see that coming.
Now go get it.
Starscream.
Oh, it was that door, it was Blitzwing we saw, not Shockwave.
To Cybertron.
I like how they're all walking like Starscream, laughing loud.
You stay here and burden the Autobots with your incompetence.
Look at they're walking away like, get good, scrub.
Laugh while you can, Megatron. But I will laugh last.
They have gone through the space bridge. After them.
It's just the fact just seeing all of them turn their collective backs on Starscream was freaking hilarious right there. All right. So since we actually got more done tonight, oh yeah, definitely. I'm trying to think. Should I go in and do one more round? Because I mean, I know we want to do the anime night on Discord. I think they were actually gonna go and call it here. I should be able to. I know there's like 7 chapters. Words are hard. I know there's 7 chapters to this game, so we're definitely will be able to finish it up sometime later today. Since it's after midnight now, because I do want to still do the anime night on Discord. So we'll definitely be finishing this up later today. Like I would play a little bit more if we weren't doing the anime night. We've been watching Gintama, like, the past several nights, like trying, because it's actually a series I've been wanting to get through and probably finish. So yeah, I definitely want to get in and do that. So at the very least, I think that actually was kind of like a nice little spot to end this. Just watching like them all just turn their backs on Starscream was just hilarious. Like, look at this asshole. He can't even fail properly. Like, he can't even betray you properly. Well, hey, Isabel, I'm glad. That's the main thing, that's my goal of this channel. I want people to come here and have fun. I want to try to be chatty and everything. Teach their own how streamers act. I know there's like a lot of streamers out there that basically, kind of like look at like they're just in this for the views. I mean, in this just try to make a big name for themselves, and they treat their viewers just as numbers and everything. Yes, I would like to actually make some of this channel, but I'm also someone who wants his viewers to very well know that, he wants them to have a good time in here. I mean, I'm not the best streamer out there by any means whatsoever, but at the very least, people come in here, you guys give me your time, so I want to try at least do what I can to make that time worth it, and I know eventually if I did make something of this, and I did start getting like a big influx of viewers and chatters in, it'll be very hard to keep track of everyone, but that's at the very least, I want to try to put a message out there that even if I can't reply to every message for you guys, just just have fun in the chat, hang out, nerd out and everything. And that's one thing I just really love seeing. Looking up, even at times where I was in the middle of a fight in this, and I kind of looked up and saw y'all just in there just talking about schoolwork and everything, and just kind of nerding out about stuff. That's the main thing I want from this. Like I said, I'm not the most fluent on Transformers, some, but y'all were kind of coming in telling me some stuff. So yeah, but nonetheless, I'm just glad that you guys had fun. That's the main thing. My main thing. And occasionally, like I said, I don't just do gaming content on this channel. I don't just do solo stuff. Sometimes Amber, the one you've been talking to in the chat, her and Eldronox, they'll be joining me for multiplayer stuff. We've done a lot of things like Phasmophobia. We've done Gang Beasts, Duck Game, Party Animals, and this Sunday, me, Eldronox, and our friend McD343, we're gonna be jumping on this one game called Dark Hours. Don't know if you heard of it. We're gonna be playing that Sunday. And also, occasionally, I do Pokemon card unboxings, like I said. Whenever I actually got the money for it. And hopefully, sometime next few weeks, I'll be able to do, some more. But, that being said, if you'd like to join the Discord, you guys are more than welcome. If Blue Crab is still in the chat, he's more than welcome to join in as well. There you guys go right there. That'll be the link for the Discord. Completely up to you. It's just basically, if you guys want in, we just got, a little, community I'm trying to rebuild. Because, as I've talked about, my viewers a few times before, years ago, when I was doing this site called Mixer, I was mob cyberstalked and cyberbullied to the point what little community I had at the time, got completely uprooted. So I've been trying to rebuild, all this time. But yeah, if you guys want in, you're more than welcome to join us. But yeah. So that being said, guys, it only took me 23 minutes to beat that one, and we're actually getting through this properly now that I'm on the right difficulty setting. So next stream for this will be sometime later today, and then afterwards, tomorrow for Saturday, we'll be jumping in on more No Man's Sky probably. I know I've been really hit and miss with No Man's Sky, but we may try to jump in on some more of that or something else multiplayer, and then Sunday will be Dark Hours. But anyways, yeah, I really am hoping I do it, Amber, but I'm still thankful to those of you who do actually support me through this. But anyways, until next stream, which will be sometime later today for what should be the final episodes for this. Much love. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with me. I had so much fun just watching y'all have fun, just watch y'all chat. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.